Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to make some hot sauce with these peppers. And I'll write what kind of peppers they are right here. We're going to start with making the brine. So, what the ingredients that you're going to need 2 cups of filtered water, a half of white onion, some salt. I'm using sea salt, and some distilled white vinegar. And you're going to need a tight fitting jar or bowl. So let's start the brine. So I have 2 cups of water already in the measuring cup. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of salt. I'm going to do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you want to come out. Okay. Now, we're going to mix that until it's combined. Okay. Okay, now the salt is all dissolved. We're going to take 2 garlic cloves, cut the ends, take the paper off. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. We're going to cut onion in half. Okay, take off the paper. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to take the jar. The onion down there, the 2 garlic cloves, and now we're going to roughly chop the chili peppers. Okay. Take the tops off. All of them. Like so. We do the rest off camera. Okay, we're just going to rough chop. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. Okay, they're all cut up. Now it's time to fill the jar. Let's fill the jar up. And then pack them down as much as you can. Down to the bottom. Push them Okay. There we go. They're all in there. Doesn't matter if you don't get all the seeds. Doesn't matter. Pack them firmly in there. They're all packed in there nicely. Okay, packed in there firmly. Now we're going to take the brine that we made earlier. Going to pour it till it covers all the peppers. It's okay if you don't use all the brine, just as long as it covers all the peppers and you leave at least 1 inch from the top of the jar. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Okay. And now put the lid on. Not real tight yet. Just set it on there to where it's just closes. And now we're going to set this in a dark area in the house. You could do it in the counter away from the window. I usually do it in a part of the living room where there's like a little bookcase to where it's not going to get disturbed or no sunlight will get to it at room temperature for anywhere from 3 to 5 days. The longer you ferment, the tangier the sauce will be. So that's how long you do it. The brine may get cloudy, and that's completely normal. So now we're just going to watch it for the next 3 to 5 days, and every day, every other day, you need to like let the top out, like burp the air out of it just so slightly, and then set the lid back and put it back until the 3 to 5 days is up. Okay, I'm taking it out of the cupboard. Looks nice. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Ooh, looks nice. Let me smell it. Mmm, smells good actually. Smells kind of sweet, but you can smell the spice a little. It's not really strong. Let me see if I can get this lid on. Just barely tight. Okay. This is what it looks like on day 2. Okay, we're going to put it back in for another couple days. I'll see you in a few days. Okay, let's check on it. There it is. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's check on it. Let's see. Looks good. Looks good. Mm. I'm gonna push them down a little so they stay in the brine. Okay, put them back. There we go. Looks good. It's ever so cloudy, which is normal. And it looks good. Okay, let's put it back in. See you the next time. Okay, let's check it again. Looks good. Okay, let's check it. Oh, yeah. Looks good. See, it's getting a little bit more cloudy, which is okay. Getting bubbles. Let's smell it. Mmm. Smells spicy and sweet at the same time. Let's put the lid back on. Okay, and the next time I show you, we're going to finish this off. See you then. Okay, everybody, I am back. It has been 18 days. I know I said 5 days, but I got really busy. I mean, really busy. So this had to wait. So it's fermented. It looks pretty good. I mean, the cloudiness is normal and it smells good still. It smells fermented, but it still smells good. So if you are like me and you get behind on finishing your sauce, make sure you smell it. If it smells bad, just like anything, if it smells bad, it is bad. But you have to know the difference between a fermented smell and a bad smell. So I smelt mine. It smells fermented, but it does not smell bad. So I'm going to continue to use it. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the jars, that you can use during the fermentation part and or for storage. So I got these at Hobby Lobby. Now I know Hobby Lobby is a controversial store, so you can either go there or you don't have to go there. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm just going to let you know that sometimes you can get really good deals. Like this jar right here is got dog hair on it. It was $7.99 and I got it for $1.62. Okay, so that's that jar. This jar, which is a little shorter, it was normally $6.99 and I got it for $1.49. What a great deal, right? I was going to see if it showed what the size is, but it doesn't. That has a 4 on the bottom. Now this is the jar I'm going to use. This was $4.99 and I got it for $1.24. What a great deal. This jar here that I used for my sriracha, I also got at Hobby Lobby. It's a great jar. You can also use that if you, do a big batch. They even have smaller ones of this exact kind at Hobby Lobby too. I think I paid like $2 for this jar, and I bought 2 of them. Yeah, so you have, your options. And if you have your own jars, go ahead and use them. Just make sure they are extremely clean and they have a tight seal. Let's get on to the sauce making. Okay, so I have a bowl. Hopefully it's big enough. And my strainer that is too big, but you strain the brine through a sieve. Okay. And reserve reserve the brine. Okay, because we're going to use some of it. Look at all that brine. Okay, we're not going to use all of it. We're going to use some of it. Okay, now take your fermented chilies over to a blender or a Cuisinart. And I don't have a blender, so I'm going to use a Cuisinart. Okay, so what you're going to do is add to your thing that you're going to blend the chilies in. Set that aside. Put your chilies in. Okay. So now what you're going to do is put a little bit of the brine in there. Depending on how thick, but you need a little bit of liquid to get it going. So I'm just going to put in a little bit in there. You can add more if it's not enough. Okay. Make sure that's clicked down. Oh, I need my top. Just 1 second. Come on, get in there. Okay. Turn it to the side so you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to taste it because I want to see where it's at. I got my spoons. Holy shit. Woo, spicy. But that flavor is so delicious. I am going to add, I don't even think it needs vinegar. But I want it looser. So I'm going to add more. A little bit of the brine. I think it's tangy enough to where it does not even need the vinegar. But let's spin it. Okay, it's been blending for 2 minutes. Let's take it off. I don't want this all going on the counter. Okay. Let's taste it again. The clean spoon. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't need vinegar. It's hecka spicy, but the flavor is amazing. Ooh, and that fermented smell, you can smell it. It smells good. On every last drop. Okay. Okay, I mixed it around for another minute because I wanted the texture to be smooth as possible. So a total of mixture buzzing around, it's probably about 3 minutes. So I think I like the texture. You can make it looser, you can make it loose, or you can make it thick. Just depends on how you want your hot sauce. This is a clean spoon. I've just been using it to mix it around. So that's the texture that I want it. I don't want it too loose. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then all you do is just put it in your jar that you are going to store it in, and it will refrigerate for up to 6 months. So let's get it in the jar. Okay, let's see if I can get this in the jar without making a mess. Nope. Look at that. I'm going to leave some room for it to breathe. This is uncooked. I did not cook this, so in a way it's still sort of fermenting. So I'm going to leave a little bit of air on top. I mean, you could fill it up a little bit more, but look at that. Good thing I bought 2 of these jars. There it is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful color. And you can put this on eggs. You can put this on steak, seafood, anything you put hot sauce on. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you make a sauce like this or something similar. If you do, let me know down in the comments. And I will see you next time, and go out and taste life.